Hi there. Hello, 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 hello. It's Thursday afternoon. It is time for our wonderful talk time. I'm getting used to this. I'm getting used to this Thursday afternoon connecting time with my peeps. So, peeps, wherever you are out there. Hi, Jeanette, my peeps. Jeanette's definitely one of we're each other's peeps. Um, Sign in, say hello, let me know where you're at today, wherever you are in the world. Let me know, because I'm really grateful you're taking the time to be right here on this Facebook Live with me. And we're consistently showing up every Thursday at 4, which is really exciting. So I want that to stay consistent. So if I know you're showing up, I'm showing up too. Jeanette, tell me how you're feeling today. Give me a word there to how you're feeling, please. And anyone else who's jumping on, let me know. Jeannie, yes, wow. Okay, somebody just sent a heart. Beth, yes, hello. Everyone just type in where you're at right now. I love these flying hearts. My name's Kim Stanwood Terranova. I want to welcome all of you here. Thank you for showing up on my Stephanie, the birthday girl. Thank you for showing up on Thursday for us to discuss this beautiful spaciousness about staying centered in this ever-changing world. I'm sorry, I'm so happily distracted because Jeannie and I were childhood. We grew up together, and I haven't seen her in years, and I'm so happy to see her here. Thank you, Jeannie. Hi, Zoe. So I just want to put on the table this opportunity for us to look at hi Linda, how we get to stay centered in this changing world. And I'm inviting everyone, like Linda just did, is just telling me where you're at today. Give me an input. Jeanette says she's good. Just where you're at today. One word. In the midst of this changing world, where are you at? Because I want us to know, I want us to be able to look and see. Hi, Stephanie is grateful. Nori's here. When we can look at where we're at, we're in high choice awareness to choose where we want to be. So our ability to just be present for a moment and look like, wow, where am I at? So this day, I'm happily full, if that makes sense. I'm happily full because I'm going to giggle. I may be a little all over the place. Bear with me. This is my third Facebook Live today, just today. It's really exciting. So my intention is to stay centered in the midst of change. Change for me as in embracing technology in this format. I embrace technology all the time, but in this format all the time. So knowing that I started at 8 a.m. with an agape prayer, you can go back to the agape Facebook page and listen up. Ministers, practitioners are doing 8 a.m. prayers, and then 12 noon meditation. Whitney, so happy you're here. So that you can really have support in all different ways, which is just another way of having support and staying centered in this time. So I'm really supported, even if I was leading the prayer this morning. It was prayer, so it was speaking through me. Meditation at noon, now here with you. These are beautiful tools to keep us centered in a changing world. So, and many of you know, hi all those hearts, that prayer is one of my favorites. So to begin my morning in prayer with hundreds of people is beautiful. To have my afternoon with you, to know, wow, now we're just in another conversation. And this conversation is still about spiritual expansion, spiritual growth. This beautiful time in history, and it's pouring rain here. I don't know where it is for you all, but if you're in Malibu, it's still pouring rain, is such a cleansing time. Like, we have the opportunity to not only know that our earth is cleansing right now, but our souls are cleansing. And to cleanse, we must be willing to let go of something. So part of our journey in staying centered and is cleansing is, what are we willing to let go of? I want you to think for a minute, and I thank you all for typing names here. Allison, glad made it. Like Beth knows that she's finding creative ways to move through this. Beautiful. That's where she's at right now. Because I'm asking you to please give me input. Where are you at now? And I also want to know this. What do you feel inside your senses of is your time to let go of in this moment of human history? While the world's shifting and changing, what's your let go? Because if we know what our let go, hi Susan, then we can look at, wait, if I'm letting go of something, I'm creating spaciousness for a transformation to be occurring so that I'm always staying centered because I'm in a constant let go, bringing in new tools, let go, bringing in new. So what is yours to let go of today? Someone I was with earlier this morning said that hers was, hi Marty, that hers was that she found that since she's in this quiet time now at home, that she's noticing how much she's so grateful for it, that she didn't really realize how much she was doing, that her business was thriving, but everything was fast and just pushing onward. And now in this quiet time, she's appreciating elements that she was too busy for before. And I sense that many of us, hi Mary, this is so great. So many people from my childhood are popping in and saying hi, as well as my adulthood. Hi Gaber. So we have this opportunity to look at what can I let go of now that is not serving me. Hers was the doingness. She was seeing how if I could start to let go of I have to do to succeed instead of I have to be to propel my doing, which we talked about weeks ago. I brought that up one of our first Facebook Lives, is let's cultivate our being nature. We're inside. Let's cultivate that. To cultivate it, we must be really willing to let go of something. I love all that love. Something. So what's yours? What's yours to let go of? Is it rigidity? Because now we've got to be really flexible to move through these times. Is it resentment? Is it upset? I'm not sure, but I want you to look at it like, what would be yours to let go of? Hi, Teresa. Hi, Kim. That we really look at what is mine in this moment and just take a minute and let this bubble up. If you ask the question, Spirit is always answering. What is mine to let go of that no longer serves me? Listen. And then let me know. When we allow ourselves to catch, I'm no longer willing to carry this that doesn't serve me any longer, we create space to be back in center. See, we get off center and off balance when we're being pulled in all different directions. When we're being pulled in different, or not being tended to. This is this sacred time. I mean, consider this beautiful week, Easter week. This is a time of rebirth, resurrection, looking at what no longer serves me for me to let go of so I can rebirth something that does. So share with me, what do you get to let go of right now? Thank you, Beth said, letting go of allowing circumstances to control my mood and life. Letting go of trauma. Yes, letting go of fear, letting go of anxiety. Beautiful, thank you all. Our ability to state it. I'm willing to now let go of this. Now, those of you who know me well know that that key word that I just said, willing, opens the door for things to be released that we may not know how. I didn't ask you if you knew how to let go of fear. I didn't ask you if you knew how to let go of anxiety. I asked if you'd be willing to release what no longer serves you. So, back up, the next step. First, you caught we asked the question, you caught what it was. The next step is then you have a bold intention to match that. I am willing. My intention is to be willing to release any place where fear has lived in my body. My intention is to be willing to heal my heart as I release the trauma of my past and stand in my present. Somebody write these down. Oh, it's being recorded. We'll have them. So that there's an opportunity to see what it is that no longer serves us. I'm willing to take a breath and stand in my divine center as I release anxiety. I love that, Stephanie. Letting go of predictability, embracing the unknown. Beautiful. So I'm letting go. I'm willing to let go of what I've known to embrace the unknown. Right there opens the door for spirit to come in, bring you to center because you're no longer carrying the baggage of the past. Now, I'm highly aware that it isn't just a one sentence, oh, and then it's gone. Please don't think that I'm stating that. What I'm inviting you to look at is when you have the willingness and the observation to look at what no longer serves you and you're willing to let it go, the door of willingness allows spirit to come in and assist you with the process of letting it go in miraculous ways that you may not even know of. All right? So when you stay doing this, I love this. I was willing to let go of fear in many areas. Linda says she's letting go of the known to embrace the unknown. Yes, thank you for writing that down. Is that we open the door for spirit to bring us into this space and time to be centered and whole. Now just think about this for a minute. When our thoughts are running around and it's like, oh, I'm full of this. I don't know what to do about that. I'm feeling the anxiety of what's happening in the world. To stay centered, as we've been talking about for a few weeks, is our practice. And each week I'm giving you a practice to keep you staying centered. When you let go, you create spaciousness for something to come in that matches the vibration you desire. I let go of fear. I'm choosing to let go of anxiety. I'm willing to let go of the known. I'm calling forth my divine faith to understand what is before me has all I need to grow and evolve. So that we continue to see my let go opens the door for more good to be revealed in my life. And that's our place of expansion in staying centered. As we name it, it begins to occur. It begins to happen. Our transformation takes place. So back to the wonderfulness of this week being Easter. I was thinking how beautiful it is. I do that sometimes, I think. I was thinking how beautiful it is that being Easter, hi Aaron, what could occur for us this week that could be a ritual that would keep us centered? What could occur? What in this different Easter? Most of us will be having a completely different Easter. If you did celebrate with your family and friends before this year, you may be more on your own. That's definitely going to be my situation. And it's what's possible for me to create a ritual that keeps me centered in a changing time, a holiday that could bring up emotion. What would keep me centered? So when we know, hi Chad, cousin Chad is here. I'm just so lucky, all these wonderful beings that are joining me today. When we know, what is that ritual that's going to keep me centered? Last night, I'm going to give you examples. I'm not going to tell you my ritual that I'm doing this Sunday until next week because it's really good. And I'm going to be in it until next week. But one thing I did last night was, it was a full moon, that beautiful full moon. And I went out into the property and I took a shovel and I went right in the center where my house used to exist. It's now just a big dirt lot. Now has a little lake in it because of this rain. I went out next to the lake and I stood there and I tried to really look at it all. Like, where's my house facing? Where's the front door? Where's it going to be? I already started seeing it. Now, the ritual for me was I wanted to claim that it was in motion. I can't see it yet. It's not here yet. My ritual is I'm letting go of the fear, my willingness to let go of it not occurring. Nori, please know this for yourself too, since you and I are in the same situation with rebuilding a home. And I stood in the middle of that dirt lot staring at that moon, and I made a statement that the build out of this will be smooth and easy and love filled and all needs met everywhere, blessing the builder, everyone that steps into this property. And I made a claim and dug my first few digs into the dirt by myself under that full moon, placed a few treasures in that hole as a sacred ritual to claim this is occurring. And I'm choosing to stay centered in this ever-changing world where it looks like there's still no home, but there is, in Spirit's mind. But we must find the pathways where we bring rituals into our life to keep us centered as we let go of something that doesn't serve us. So, is this making sense? You guys could give me a thumbs up. Somebody give me a yes or if you're just giggling that I'm standing under a full moon digging a hole in the dirt, maybe that's it too. But it works. So I want you to consider this Easter what's yours to make a ritual out of that honors you in staying centered in this changing world. What is your own unique ritual? Maybe it's you lighting a candle Easter morning. Thank you. And just honoring, what do I choose now? Every opportunity we can make into a ritual, that's our choice. Ritual just means that we make it important. We bring about an occurrence to say, from this moment onward, through this ritual, I will be shifted and know something new. I know something new. I claim my stake that this house gets built easily, effortlessly, beautifully, with all needs met. I may do it again under the next full moon, who knows? I'll probably do it every step along the way when the foundation goes down and I'm putting crystals into the foundation, when the walls go up and I'm blessing the walls. That's the rituals I bring to situations. Each and every one of you have in your life. Where can they be heightened right now in this changing time that help you stay centered? I want you to bring them forward, not keep them hidden. And it could be a human tendency right now for us to go into a holiday weekend with, it's different than past years. My family's not here. This isn't occurring. I can't go to church. Whatever it is for you, there may be some of that. My ask is open your perception wide and think, all right, I see this, but what can I let go of? What did that represent that I made the building be the ritual, when really it's something within me that I could bring to wherever I'm at right now, so that my divine center is what leads me onward, celebrating this holiday and every day. Does it make sense? I can't wait to hear, because you know what I'm going to ask you next week, and please show up to tell me, like, what was your sacred ritual? And that's when I'll be sharing you mine. There's more for us to be, I almost want to say, before we do. And I'm inviting us to let go of things that no longer serve us, so that we're standing in, what am I to be today? What is the practice, the ritual take on to keep me centered? Those are the questions I would like you to look at this week. What's possible for me now, today, to take on that honors me, releases the patterns that no longer serves me, and keeps me centered? So, I was reading today from a piece of my book, and I want to read it to you because I thought this was fitting. It says, on the Train of Transformation chapter, page 87, we are an ongoing and never, excuse me, let me start again. We are on an ongoing and never-ending journey of outgrowing our structures and expanding the parameters of what we know. From the moment we were born and took our first breath, we've been growing and changing. As we are born into a body, and I'm assuming you have been if you're reading this or sitting here with me, then you know the body is constantly changing. In the midst of these changes, we are mostly unaware of all that our bodies are dealing with and are handling for us. If we took the time to focus on and appreciate the detailed structure of functionality that our bodies perform with ease, as well as the ways in which our body naturally changes, we may see that it is necessary for us to allow the changes in our thinking to adjust with the same smoothness. The changes in our thinking to adjust with the same smoothness. Take that from this perspective. While we know, where can our thinking grow and change? Where can we let go? Come back to center with our breath. Begin again with a pattern or ritual that honors us. Let go, come back to center with our breath, and begin again. All right? Yes, Linda, page 87, Transformation. So I'm going to encourage all of you, if you haven't already purchased my book, The Technology of Intention, I'm doing a little thing here because I'm so excited about it. And it's now, I just realized today, less than 2 weeks from today, it will be released on Amazon. I would love for everyone to have this book in their hands. If you may have been at the launch. So please spread the word. Please go to Amazon and purchase yours if you haven't, or tell one can too. I'm very proud of it, and it has lots of these pearls in it that helps us in these changing times. And there's no mistake that this book is coming out right now in the midst of these changing times. Okay? So I am going to anticipate with excitement your sharing of what ritual is between now and next week. I'm going to wish you a beautiful and magnificent holiday week, however it outpictures. However it outpictures. Please be sure to look at anything that you need to let go of so you could rebirth yourself into this sacred time and stand in your divine center where you're at and shine more brightly, because that's what we need right now. There's lots more shining. I'm so you here. I'm so happy, Aaron and Susan. Yes, please know that, like I said, we're aiming for Thursdays at this time. The only week that will change up will be the day the book is released. We will have a big celebration right here, just a different day of the week. I'll keep you posted. If you haven't been following me on Instagram, please do, because lots of notes will be coming out there, as well as Facebook right here, which you are. And I'm going to give you a blessing right now before we close today. And know that I honor your time showing up here. I honor your conversation and your willingness to share. Thank you, Nori. Yes, you are willing to let go of expectation, and you know how to do that, my dear. I honor your power and your beauty, and I honor all that you're bringing to the world right now. Keep bringing you. The world needs more of you, present, centered, and available. So while changes are occurring outside, that your divine center assists others to come back to theirs. We are in this together, moving through it together. All right? Okay, let me just send you a little blessing, accepting and knowing that this word, this day and time is all just lifted by the unlimited presence of God, God's Spirit and Earth. I'm accepting and knowing that this connection of Spirit is within each and every one of us and moves out in the vibratory field through everyone here that's listening out into the world. That the vibration of love, which is Spirit, moves through each individual, brings forth healing, wholeness, vitality, and strength. Where needs are met right now, there is a powerhouse of energetic solutions rushing towards all those places where needs are met. I bless all of us. I bless and know we move through this changing time together as one body of consciousness, just wrapping ourselves around one another through this global energetic field. We say yes, thank you. We let go, come back to center, take a breath together, and move forward with grace and strength and love. Let us let love lead the way. I honor all of you. Amen. Thanks for being here. Come back and see me. Check out Agape's page, and I can't wait to see you again soon. Have a magnificent all of you, and sending you lots of love. Allison, I'm wrapping you in love right now and always. All right? Have a gorgeous day. Namaste.